Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer courtesy of Punch Drunk IPA on Instagram. Thank you so much. Please check him out. And he offers in some cans, and I really appreciate it. This is Fieldwork Brewing in Berkeley, California, one of the first haze West Coast breweries I was introduced to. And this is King Citra, 8.7% double IPA. So let's dig into this one. It's been a while since I've had a Fieldwork beer, and yeah, let's see how the West Coast is doing on haze. Beer pours out hugely hazy, full-on opaque, light gold to straw color, very, very hazy stuff. Let's get the aroma on this one. A little bit yellowish of a head. Yeah, smells like familiar haze. It's orangey. It's decently Citra. I mean, it's all those cheater hops. It's just hugely hoppy. Nothing too distinctive about it. It's mangoes. It's ripe. It's got a little bit of a fruity, kind of like stone fruit maybe ester profile, or just that could just be the hops. It smells juicy. What else can I say? Cheers. Okay. Can sort of tell it on the appearance and on the aroma. This is familiar haze. This is sort of that kind of dry, stringent kind of thing. Nothing too crazy and different about it. Nothing too off, right? Like nothing too crazy where like I have to choke on it, but it's very dry, 8.7%. You really want a little bit more body there. I went from oldest to freshest, obviously. I wanted to review something, you know, obviously the freshest sorry, the oldest of the cans that he sent me first. This was canned about a month ago, so it did have a little bit of time to settle and hasn't really gone too far. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it back. It is decently hard to choke now. I've had worse where it's like really burning. This is just so dry. It's just hop stuff all over your palate. The aromatics aren't really quite distinct. Sometimes, I mean, again, I've done, hundreds of these probably by now. And you I don't know what it is. Sometimes you can see by the appearance, there's not much clarity to it, but that doesn't really say much. This is a familiar haze. I can't really say on the appearance that this could have tasted like this, but it is a little bit milky. On the aromatics, yeah, I sort of just get this like, it's a little bit just like opening a bag. Actually, that's what it is. It's like opening a bag of pellet hops, and it just smacks of that. Not really anything too distinct, and where the hops really show flavor. This is impression beer. You know, I'm sure a lot of breweries are doing this kind of beer. Try and catch up to the haze hype. And it's not saying that Fieldwork hasn't produced good haze before, and not that they haven't been doing it for a while. So this to me, yeah, would just be kind of like, oh, I went to a local brewery, they produce haze, is pretty decent, but you know, it doesn't really define itself, isn't anything world class. It just has that huge drying thing, which I have found myself to be very strict about and not really enjoy. What rating do I give that in that range of beers? Geez, I don't know. Maybe I should just be like really harsh on these beers. I've gotten to a point where I don't really enjoy them. 78. Maybe that's just should be my standard rating about these kind of beers. Yeah, it's 78. Let's go something like that. Maybe I'll stick to that rating. Maybe I'll change it around. But it's one of those beers where, you know, it's hazy. It smells pretty good. It has a little bit of flavor to it. But yeah, again, as I'm talking, there's not really much to decipher here. Like there's just all that flavor that's sort of just like picking at the palate. To really pick through anything else, it would just be really searching. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much, Punch Drunk IPA. Later. Cheers.